More bugs in Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, this is what you want to hear on a Friday video, right? Guys, welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. I think I found another bug with the game currently with the patch 7.1 that they've just launched. We had the bug with Razelvarg. They did fix it. It was like a fix that they were trying to do, and then they went back on it, and then Razelvarg went back to his normal multipliers. But what I'm going to talk about today is not anything about that. It's going to be about the gear filtering system when you are farming through dungeons, and this is especially true for all players out there currently, since RSL Helper has still not updated. If you are using this new gear filtering system, be very, very careful on how to use it. I would say just disable everything if you just want to watch this part of the video, and then wait it out until we get something official from Plarium. So what I wanted to say through this video is that I just finished the dragon part of the tournament needed to get the Jetney fusion done, right? The fragments. So I did about 2,500 energy, I want to say, for dragon, and I've been doing that all day using the new multi-battle settings that you have here, the new gear filtering system. So this seemed to be very kind of okay as a filtering system. I just had these rules in there with speed and crit rate available, and what this made me think is that based on these filters, with the ticks that I had on, it would be keeping anything that is a 5-star or a 6-star, and then anything that does have a speed or a crit rate in the substat. So what actually happened is I spent 3,000 energy, 2,500, whatever I've spent in these multi-battles, and I got no items. I didn't show the screen. I did get some items. It did keep some items, but none of them had the stats that I wanted to keep, like speed or crit rate. Some had like crit damage, accuracy, HP, and I kept like a screenshot of what I had saved up, like an example of a lifesteal set with these settings, and it made no sense why the game is keeping them. So please be very careful by using these settings. I would go as far as just disabling everything, maybe, or enabling everything. Just tick everything for now when you are farming, and if you're gonna use this, and just maybe just keep the 5 and 6-star or something for now. It's really bugged, I believe, and it's selling items that it shouldn't be selling. There's no way to actually track what it is selling and what not because of how the multi-battles work. Because when a battle ends, right? When a battle ends, unfortunately, you don't see what has been sold. You just see the silver amount. So you don't see like a small screen and then it goes on to sell the item like RSL Helper does on PC. When this is on, you'll just see the items at the end or the silver at the end. So I'm gonna try and do a run here with double the rewards and see what it's gonna give us in the end. I think, yeah, they don't do quality testing of their new things that they try to push out, and there's no way for us to actually check on it unless we spend a lot of time. And honestly, when we get the test server, our job is basically to just showcase the champions and advertise the game more. They don't specifically say to do that, but I'm gonna do that instead of trying to find bugs within their game. So it's very sad when this actually goes live and we find out about the bug after it goes live. The same thing goes with Razelvarg. Like, I don't have a way to test multiplier, so I had no idea that was it. But like Safira, he has a way to find the multipliers. He has data mine or knows somebody that does data mine on the game. So he found out that Razelvarg was changed when the patch was out. So that is our only way. So this one sold one item now, and it kept another item. So let's have a look at the stats on this one. This is a 5-star. Look at this: HP, defense, crit damage, a 5-star epic. So a 5-star epic, it should keep, okay? But it's very bad on why it's keeping that. I don't understand what kind of thinking went in Plarium's head when these filters were on. So it should have kept something with speed and crit rate. Right, so that was, it should have kept it, but it seems to be that these rules that they made us with the ticks and everything, they follow kind of an order, right? So if this is like the first box, if any of these conditions are met, so is it a 5-star, is it a 6-star, is it an epic, is it a legendary, is it a mythical, I'm gonna keep it. If that is the true rule, then it keeps the item. So I don't know how to make it currently in this state so that you can actually pick what items to keep it here. So what I would say is just enable all the rules. So there's no gear selling, or just disable this from the start. Get your items and do like we did in the past, because right now it's gonna be selling gear that might be good. I have no way to check if the gear that I could have had was any good. But as I said, guys, I'm not joking. I spent a good amount of energy on Dragon. I even finished all the base rewards on the tournament and had 0 items to show, which was very strange for me when I came back to my PC and I saw like the screen with multi battles and all the items. I have 2,803 points, so that's about 2,800 energy, I'm gonna say. And I had 0 items that were with any of the rules that I wanted, so speed or crit rate. I was very curious. I asked Plarium about this. I showed them screenshots and they said they will go to their QA department to investigate this and they will come back. So what I will say is you can try it on your own and give me back some feedback, but for now it really seems extremely bugged, and I don't really care about the items that were sold. It's not a big waste for me, but for many players out there, 2,800 energy or so, 2,000 energy, spending it on Dragon and getting 0 items will be a huge loss. So yeah, better just remove all the filters, get the items, sell them on your own, and we'll know for sure within next week, I guess. But it's a Friday. It's very unlikely they do anything over the weekend. They don't work during the weekends unless it's an extremely big bug or something that really benefits the players. That's the only time that they're gonna jump in the weekend to fix it. All right, if it's something very big with, you know, something that affects the players in a good way, they're gonna come and fix it in the weekend. If it's a bug that is messing up with the players' accounts, they're gonna wait it out. Right? It's the same thing with the spider dungeon, where Cisia, the flame tongue, has an issue where the boss heals more when she does the HP burn instead of the normal amount which is stated in the rules. With Cisia, the boss heals for more, and they still haven't fixed that, if I'm not mistaken. So even now there's still bugs that they have not addressed, that they're taking their sweet time. So guys, be very careful with the gear filtering system. I just wanted to get this video out. Don't do the multi battles with the filtering system on until hopefully they fix it. We got champion training. This won't really affect you in terms of what items you're gonna keep keeping or not, but for dungeon divers, you probably are, you know, spending a lot of energy, especially during a 2x on Dragon, and you might not realize that it might be ruining your account. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching. I hope this made it clear. I want to see some comments down below if this happened to you also. Maybe it's just me, I'm doing something extremely wrong with my settings, but I don't think I'm doing anything wrong with my settings, with the gear selling settings. I think my settings are perfectly fine and do not have anything that strictly goes against what items should have been kept and should have been sold. I think there's something definitely wrong with Plarium, the way that they are keeping items, because I'm not sure what it sold before, because it get a 5-star epic, and maybe it was like a rare item that is sold, and then it's keeping everything that it's not a rare. Maybe that's what it was doing. But out of 2,500 energy, I got 0 items with a speed substat or a crit rate substat. I find it extremely unlikely that was the case. It was also keeping items with I think with flat attack, like here, flat stats here, but I guess it was because it was keeping the item for sure. So we just have to wait and see what Plarium says. Hopefully they give some answers whether this system is okay or not. Yeah, let me know down below if it's also an issue for you guys. Thank you all. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.